Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. I am Babble. I will be your problem causer for today, or at least, again, just one of them. I play Jack, and this is Captain's Children at FPS.
Yes.
I am joined today by a wonderful, amazing friend.
Hi, I'm
Go for it.
Hi, I'm Winona. I'll be playing Mad Lad today. Another problem-causing child, and this won't go wrong whatsoever.
Absolutely nothing will go wrong. Everything is fine. I'm guessing this is probably like the morning
Yeah.
after, like shortly before part 2, morning after part 1.
I mean, the morning. I mean, it can be. We could also do it after part 2. That'd be interesting, but I'm not very sure what. But
I don't think we can, unfortunately, do the part 2's ending in particular.
yeah, that's true. I didn't know where you guys were going next, so I thought that'd be interesting, but alright. Before part 2.
I apologize. The consequences of Jackie's actions came and bit them in the ass.
Yeah, I saw that game. I just didn't know where they were going next. I was just like, okay, maybe this would maybe a good starting point for it, but alright, but that's fine. Alright.
If you want to know what happened after the consequences of their actions bit them in the ass, I would highly recommend listening to there are the many benefits of being of marine crimes. God,
Yeah.
my fucking throat today.
Yeah. Listen to that game.
That's
It's really
fun.
good.
But anyways, that's not why we're here today. Hee-hoo.
Hee-hoo.
We're here for two brat children, hanging out, having a grand old time before things go wrong.
Yes.
Everything's fine right now, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
These are problems for the future children.
Problem for future children. But for right.
Speaking of... Yeah. Sorry.
No, you go.
Speaking of children, what's going on with Mad Lad right now?
Say, like I said, after Brat Battles 1, maybe a day or two, maybe say he's sort of wandering around the seaports right now. It's a early morning, just looking for the salty squabble. He wants to see his new friend again.
Well, said friend is just chilling at the moment. It's really all they can do. Go ahead and make me, I guess a survival check with advantage?
Alright.
Yes, hi, kitty. Yes, I love you. You're being very annoying right now.
Aw, kitty.
Hold on. Hold on.
Alright, advantage. Yeah, I'll take that 17.
Alright, well, I mean, it's not that hard to miss a bright-ass blue penguin with only one flipper. And when I say one flipper, I really do mean they only have one flipper.
Oh my. Aw. Mad Lad.
Yeah,
Sorry, you go.
their left... their left flipper, they lost their left flipper not a long time ago. But for them, it feels like a long time ago because they're 7, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What is time to a 7-year-old child?
Exactly. Yeah, Mad Lad's only 8 years old. He's only a year older than Jackie.
I don't know what that noise was. Don't worry about it.
It was
The
beautiful.
noise that I made. I made that noise. I don't know where it came from or what happened. All right, you know what? We're moving on.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have all that.
Yeah. Mad Lad immediately clocks Jackie, and he's like, Jackie, and he runs over to her.
Here I am remembering that Mad Lad does not know sign language.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know sign language just yet. That's why he came. He wants to learn. Though he came prepared, though.
You. All right. Let's see what's going on with the brat child. I love technology, everybody. I love it so much. Can you feel the love for technology dripping off of my voice?
Oh
I
yes,
hope
I
so.
can. I can
I hope so.
especially.
I love technology so much right
Mhm.
now. So great. Alright, where is your perception? Oh, cool. Alright.
Dang.
Alright, well, I mean,
Was that advantage or
uh,
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Well, that's still 14.
Yep. I think they see Mad Lad. They don't seem to register immediately, which is weird because they seem to sense a lot of shit immediately. Usually, first time you met.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
But don't worry about it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, there are excited penguin wiggles. Not as enthusiastic as before, but definitely still enthusiastic.
Hey! See, finally.
And
Oh, sorry, you were about to
go
say.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Okay, I thought you were
I'm
about to say
babbling.
something. Yeah, let's see. My lad goes, it's like, finally was able to find ya. They've been looking all morning.
Uh, they raise their one flipper to sign, and then they remember that you don't understand sign, so they're just looking around for a moment.
Here. Yeah, he came prepared for this. He then pulls out a what a well, let's see.
Awesome. That is not a one.
Oh, what's Jackie pulling out?
Jackie is pulling out a pen and or a pencil and a piece of like not a piece of paper,
He
pen and a notebook.
actually Mad Lad was gonna pull out a little whiteboard and a marker. It looks like he does too, so they were thinking the same idea.
Same brain cell.
Yes. these these children these children have brain cells today as a treat.
Well, hey, now they can both communicate
Mhm.
silently in a way if they want.
Yep. Yeah. So Mad Lad's gonna let them write down their response.
Well, Jackie absolutely responds once they have their shit. And God, they sign or not sign. They write, "Hello, hello, nice to see you again. Um, man, I'm a little tired. I'm sorry.
Mad Lad nods. It's okay. I was up to say we could just relax today if you want. I was hoping maybe we could hang out today.
That sounds like fun.
Mad Lad nods. Also, I was
I got a little bit of time before I gotta go back to the ring. So hee hoo.
Mad Lad smiles. Yeah, fortunately I can't go back just yet. I'm a little busy at home now, but I was able to get away for a little bit to at least maybe hang out with you.
They don't respond via words. They don't think they need words at the moment, but they do a happy wiggle.
Mad Lad smiles at the happy wiggle. Also, I was thinking maybe you can teach me some sign language too.
There's a jump at that, like almost like a happy puppy.
Yeah, I say Mad Lad's happy that they are happy. And he then looks around and is like, is the squabble nearby? Maybe we can just hang out there.
And they nod and they start doing a little run waddle.
Mad Lad quickly follows behind.
And I mean, it's not that hard to follow behind. Jackie can only move like 10 feet per round.
Oh my gosh. That's adorable. Yeah, Mad Lad is
A little blue penguin.
yeah, Mad Lad is easily able to keep up with them. He has a walk speed of 30 feet, so he just follows right behind them or right beside them, just happily.
Jackie's doing a little run waddle, going as fast as they can.
Yes.
And it's hysterical. They're tiny and they're slow.
Aww. I love them. I love them so much.
I love both of them very much. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
And you get there pretty quickly. I mean, nobody is entirely on it at the moment. There are a few crewmates on and off here and there. It appears that the captain in particular, though, is probably off doing some definitely legal things. Absolutely legal.
Yes, legal.
I mean, if you can loosely define legal, then that is probably what Abigail is doing.
Yes. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not that hard for Jackie to find the squabble. They know the squabble very well.
Mhm. Yeah. Matt looks very happy as he sees the squabble, and maybe you could describe it. Say I don't. Say I'm somewhat familiar with the squabble, but say what does Mad Lad see as he gets on the ship?
Hee-hoo. Takes Jackie a good minute to get up the ship because small penguin, very large slope to them upwards. But they get up there. And it's kind of like God, I don't know how to really properly describe what it's like when they get on the squabble.
Mhm.
Because when they get on the squabble, all brain cells are gone.
Yes. Love it when you see
Uh,
it.
immediately, they just kind of flop down and roll around, and they seem like they're expecting something to happen. But whatever isn't supposed to happen is not happening, and so they're just looking around confused
Mad Lad's probably look a
for a
little bit
moment.
confused too as he gets on the ship. Seeing this seeing this reaction from Jackie.
And they go to Jackie goes to bite the ankles of a nearby crewmate, much to their displeasure.
Oh my.
When they find out that, oh, hey, Mom's not here at the moment. So Jackie's just like, oh, well, okay. no attention then. So then they waddle back, and they're just like, the ship is ours.
Oh my. That lad smiles. So your mom's not here then?
They shake their head, no.
That lad smiles and grins. Nice.
They don't really know what to do with this information. They don't actually know how to sail at the moment. But at the same time,
Bad lad does though. He was actually taught how to sail.
I don't think Jackie really has it in them to try and kidnap the squabble, though. Or take it for a joyride.
Which is fair. Maybe later.
Oh god.
Because Bad Lad would love to be able to take this ship out for a joyride. But if Jackie does not have the spoons to do it, he will not push the issue. He's just glad to be back on a boat again.
I'm gonna make an insight check, and this is also going to be a disadvantage. 19, starting off strong. Alright, it's 17. How's Mad Lad doing?
I say Mad Lad is very happy right now. I say Jackie can probably get the feeling of, man, it's been a long time since I've been on a ship. This feels really good. Sort of like, in a way, coming home again. As he just like is looking around, sort of taking note of like how many people is the crew, maybe examining the ship itself a little bit. He's very happy, but at the same time, there's also a little bit of sadness to it, but just slight.
Hmm. They understand that feeling a lot. They really do. Yeah, it's a similar feeling to what they know their mom feels when she's not sailing.
Mhm.
And also something they felt for like the year that they were ashore.
Mhm. Yeah, very much so. This boy has not sailed in a long time.
They wish they knew how to take the squabble for a joyride, but also I don't think they actually have it in them to do crimes. At least not when it comes to possibly screwing up whatever their mom's got going on, which they know is super important to her. So,
Which is fair. There's definitely a
so
line.
I think they just kind of like let him explore around for a little bit while they terrorize the crewmates because they're bored and they're 7.
Yeah. Mad Lad probably like ask a little bit about the ship is little probably ask a little bit like a little bit of the history of the ship because like even though he knows of the salty squabble, he doesn't know the maybe all the history of it. He's very interested in it.
I don't think Jackie actually knows a lot about the history of the squabble.
That makes 2 of them.
Unfortunately, I don't think Jackie has really asked all that much. I mean, they have stories that Abigail has told them, so let me. But those have been like bedtime stories in a sense. So let me make a history check really quick. Alright, well, automatically that's a 9.
Yeah.
And this is at disadvantage anyway, so let's... Yeah, I know that's a 9. They do not remember a lot. They write down for, Mad Lad, and tell you some of the stories that my mama told me about the squabble and her and some of the things that she's done, but I don't remember a lot of them at the moment. A lot of them were bedtime stories.
Mad Lad
I was
nods.
usually asleep by the end.
Mad Lad again nods. I know that feeling. I was always say a lot of my mom's stories were her adventures and stuff. Also bedtime stories when she was younger. Though it's really impressive how many crewmen you have here. My ship doesn't have that many people on it.
I don't think we usually have this many people. I actually think that at this point, I'm pretty sure I've seen this person go on and off the ship several times in the past 5 minutes. I don't know what they're doing.
Mad Lad nods. And it's
They
like,
got good ankles to bite, though.
Mad Lad chuckles. I can see that. If they try anything, they'll have to get past us.
Yes. And good luck with that. I can be a nuisance.
Yeah. And I have my weapons. And he takes out his hand cannon, his real weapon.
Ah.
Which is
I don't know if we can really use that aboard the ship. The squabble might not end up in one piece.
so it isn't as thick, not as thick-skinned as my ship then. As he away puts away the explosive. It would have to take 1,000,000 explosives to blow up the Sapphire Dragon.
I don't know anything about the Sapphire Dragon, but I'm pretty sure that the only thing that can handle something like that is probably a metal ship.
Mad Lad nods and he smirks. Yeah, she she's a beauty. She was a beauty. Nothing could get past her hull. Similar to her namesake, say hers the say she was say she he sort of giggles as he like starts to think about his ship. Say yeah, say nothing could penetrate the Sapphire Dragon.
Jackie tilts their head to the side and then looks sort of to the side as well, like how birds tend to do. And they do a little wiggle. If you want to make an insight check, you're free to.
He will make an insight check. Dang it.
I'm gonna say that is enough. They're not exactly trying to hide it. They also don't have the capacity to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Hmm. They're not too confident in that, and it's not that they're doubting you. It's just like you don't feel like they're trying to intentionally doubt you, but also there is that lingering unsureness of like, that sounds very similar to something else. And well, that got proven wrong twice.
Yeah, Mad Lad does like sort of like flinch at that because he knows himself that it's technically not true after what has happened in his past. As now they're most like he's just but he just like the kid sort of splendor is just like yeah it felt like before nothing could defeat this dragon and say say Jackie can make an insight too on that.
Okay, cool. Alright, let's see how well you do, Jackie. Alright. Okay, an 18.
Yeah, say you could definitely tell like even though he's like yeah nothing can penetrate this ship but like he is like he's just like telling tales of like how this ship was like nigh undefeatable but I mean it was still a ship. So it's sort of that talk where it's like yeah sort of like sailor like story talk he was speaking of the ship.
Valid. Uh, they're not gonna touch on that just yet. He seems to be enjoying himself, having fun.
Yeah.
If Mad Lad is down to start trying to learn sign language, then go ahead and make me a straight up intelligence check.
Yeah, I say Mad Lad is gonna try to get like steer the conversation. It's like, hey, how about we you teach me more about sign language, and he'll make that intelligence check.
And then I'm gonna make a thing for Jackie to see how well that they're
Dang.
teaching. See
Has
if I
to.
can give you advantage. Performance. That is 2. Alright, well, that. Okay, well, no, they're not doing great at teaching at the moment. Alright.
Yeah. Mad Lad is probably a bit distracted himself after thinking that thought of yeah the Sapphire Dragon seemed to be like really undefeatable, but no, he's still thinking on that, so he's probably not retaining much.
Valid. Honestly, Jackie might be a little distracted by the fact that they are really starting to not feel good, and it's starting to dawn on them. But they have things to do, so they gotta push through it.
Can Mad Lad make an insight if they're not feeling good?
Go for it.
All right. What's your insight again? All right. 13.
13? I mean, it's not hard to miss. Uh, so their flipper has started to, and I need to pull up that one photo.
Mhm.
This is why I say that this was probably like the morning after Brat Battles Part 1 because this is a fast acting player to player. This
Yeah.
really fast acting illness
All right. Fair enough.
is cooperate with me, computer. That would be lovely.
Mhm.
It is definitely not quite this far along
Uh-huh.
just yet. It is only at the flipper at the moment. Please bear with me. My computer is very slow.
Oh no, you're fine. I say I fully understand.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
And whatever's going on with it, with their flipper, it definitely does look like oil moving around in water.
Yeah, Mad Lad sees that and is very much concerned because, yeah, oil and water do not mix. And he's like, hey, are you okay, Jackie?
But I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what this is. But I mean, it should be fine. I've never had this. It doesn't make it sound much better, but I've never had this happen before, so I don't really. I mean, how bad can it be?
X say hit X for doubt. It's like, how bad can this be? Those are the trigger words, and he's just like, oh no, it could be really bad. But he's just like,
Hello?
oh, can you hear me?
Oh god, did Discord break?
Say I could hear little bits of you for a
Okay, one moment.
All right, we're good. Sorry, we are having some technical difficulties. Please be patient. All right, can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right, cool. You sound a lot clearer too.
Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Alright. I will unpause the recording now. Alright, and we're back. Hopefully the technical difficulties are over with, although I will not put it past my computer.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Say Mad Lad asks like, "Are you okay?"
Um, they write down for Mad Lad. Um, I don't know. I don't really feel all that great. But, I mean, my mom can push through a lot of things, so maybe I can, and I've dealt with worse. So, like, really, how bad can this be?
Mad Lad looks immediately concerned. He is just like, "Oh, it could be a lot. It could be worse. Everything can be worse." And he knows this from experience. But he's like, I mean, we could just say, all right, just take it easy for right now. If you feel any worse, just tell me, and I can always come back later. All right?
Yee.
But
Although I don't think, hmm,
you go.
I don't think teaching is going to be easy. At least not today.
It's all right. What do you like doing on board? Say, what do you like doing on board? Maybe we could just play a little bit. You can always teach me later.
What was the intelligence
Yeah, say we
for
did
it?
intelligence for the teaching and stuff.
Yeah. Uh, well, I think you did glean at least a couple of words from it,
Mm-hmm.
like hi, bye,
Mm-hmm.
basics.
Yeah, basics. I think that's reasonable enough.
Uh, God, what are their favorite things to do on board? I know that some of their favorite things to do on board kind of require like an adult because they like to be thrown overboard.
I mean, they like to jump off the ship. Oh my
Well,
god.
they like to be thrown off the ship. Specifically, they like to be yoked off the ship.
Mm. Bad lad looks around.
Yeet the child for their growth and development.
say Mad Lad wouldn't be against like going like jumping off the ship, but he's not very sure if he can yeet another child off the ship.
That is valid as heck. And honestly, I don't recommend doing this anyways, mostly because you are also a child.
I mean, he'd be fine being yeeted himself. He's done stupider things.
Both of them have done very dumb things, and it's great.
Mhm.
Let me find, where is it that I put those? No, I haven't. Well, I should have it. I don't know where the frick it is. Yep, there we go.
Mm.
Let me see if I can.
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
7. They do pull a photo of this.
Oh my gosh,
So,
that's adorable.
so they pull out a photo of a certain white UPA and seagull throwing them overboard.
Mad Lad like looks at the photo, looks at her. It's like, do you just like jumping off ship just for fun, swimming around?
You cut out for a moment. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I say Mad Lad's like, do you like being thrown? Do you like being thrown overboard to like swim around and stuff?
Yes, I like to be thrown overboard, and then I'll swim around the squabble a couple times, and then I'll jump out onto the squabble from the water, and I'll tackle Mom and
Mad,
get her all wet because that's funny.
Mad Lad smiles and nods. Yeah, I like doing the same thing too. When we were parked out in sea, I like jumping off. Say I like jumping off ship and then getting. I like getting Jimmy wet. He doesn't like his feathers being wet. So I chase him around the boat until he flies up into the crow's nest. And then I'm like, no, it's too much work to get Jimmy up in the crow's nest. And then I just continue jumping off ship and then try to terrorize everyone else.
You want to do that? You want
Yeah,
to jump the ship, swim around, and then terrorize the crewmates?
yeah. I bet I could make a bigger cannonball than you.
I mean, you probably can. You're bigger than me.
Yeah. Mad Lad just immediately goes to jump off the ship.
Jackie's doing their best to follow.
And what would be the stat to make a cannonball? Would it just be Dex?
I mean, I was thinking like athletics.
Athletics? Yeah, I could see athletics. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, no, you absolutely make a bigger one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jackie got 10.
Yeah, Mad Lad just does a running start off the ship, easily jumps off and yeets himself easily, and makes a giant splash in the water.
Jackie just does a little wiggle, a little jump, and then just go bloop. But now you're in the water with this small child.
Yeah.
Guess what they are?
I mean, Mad Lad doesn't know this, but I know this.
Be ready to be terrorized.
What did they
Because
do?
now you are in their element.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see what is going on. Hee-hoo. I'm gonna roll.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
21.
Yes.
Does a 21 hit?
A 21 does hit.
You get, like, there's a split second before you even catch it. But in a split second, you get a nice, good, playful chomp on your ankle. And then they're gone.
Yay! And he looks around and is like, ah, so that's how it is. As he is now like preparing himself to be able to like grapple them back and just tackle them in the water next time they try to make a jump. So he's gonna basically ready in action to like hopefully he'll see this child coming.
Well, if you want to make a perception check, go for it.
Yeah. Let's see. I think a ready action, if I remember correctly, say away until the foe is starting. All right, I have to perceive it. So let's see if he can perceive it. All right. Hee hee.
To 17.
Mhm.
I mean, you see that they're at least a good 90 feet away.
Nice. Mad
They
Lad.
are much faster than they are on land in the water.
Yeah, Mad Lad clocks it. Is like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and he starts swimming towards Jackie. Like it matters, but he's still gonna do it.
Hee-hoo. They are. You can't see it because of how far away they are. They are absolutely grinning.
Yes.
Alright. Uh. Hmm.
Oh my.
They're a skinny little bastard under the water.
Yes, they are.
23. Alright. Caught up. Let's see, what do they want to do now that they are, like, caught up? And they are moving so fast that you would have disadvantage against grapples.
He's still gonna try to do it, man. He's still gonna try to grapple. See if he can. It's a straight D20 for me. Okay, that's sort of mean. I
The
mean,
dice 20.
yeah.
The dice said natural 20 and only natural 20.
Yes, I was prepared
You
for this
get
to
them.
go wrong. Yeah, Mad Lad. This is the same. Mad Lad clocks Jackie, seeing them rush towards them. He is saying, even though he's not as dexterous in the water he is still prepared. And the moment she goes near, he knows how to grapple someone, and he's just like, "Rawr!" and just like grabs them.
You can't hear it, but they are squeaking. They are doing little chirps.
And he probably
Let's
gives them a
see.
little noogie too, like a playful noogie.
There is absolutely just this indignant little tweet, even through the water.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Mad Lad's just laughing. He's having a good old time.
Well, hey, how about you get a water beam to the face?
Oh my. Can Jackie try? Say, can Jackie try? She can.
Can they? Yes. All right. Roll a ranged spell attack. And this is at disadvantage for that they don't feel great. I mean, does it do a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
God, I really wish I could have had that nat 20. Being very mean, guys, parser.
Yeah, very
Very
mean.
rude.
Yes.
All right, 2d10.
Nice.
12 superficial damage to your dignity as you get sprayed in the face with a water beam right from their mouth. By the way, it's like a clam.
Oh my gosh.
That is how they cast a lot of their water magic. It's just from their mouth.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Mad Lad laughs, hey, as he as he tries to. This probably be an arm. Technically, he's gonna try to splash them back. So, improvised weapon attack, splash. Let's see. Let's see if he can actually do it. Yes, he can. He gives them a mighty splash. And it's only one to their dignity, but it's still.
The water just kind of like flop on them, and then some of it seems to absorb on them, but also move around them. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And they just shake it off, and then they're gonna look to the squabble, and then they're gonna look back to Mad Lad. And they're looking directly back at some of the crewmates aboard the squabble.
Mad Lad gives a little nod. He's like, yeah, as he swims back up. He swims to Jackie.
So, fun fact about them. They're gonna dive deeper into the water. And I am going to roll just straight up stealth, because this they would have advantage on normally.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, they don't at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Alright, well, that's 3. And by not great, I mean it's freaking awful. You can see their bright pink in the water of
Nice.
mischief, feather color.
Nice.
But they are really deep in the water.
Mm.
And then they shoot off towards the squabble.
Hey, as he can't do that, so he's gonna go around to, if there's like a rope ladder down to, or he's just gonna go on back on, he's gonna swim back to the dock so he can get on the ship again.
Well, funny you should do that, because hee-hoo. Alright, so I guess that we're gonna see a penguin fail. No, we're not. That's an 11. That's just enough to make it. Alright. You see, Mad Lad sees Jackie push themselves from the ocean and smack into one of the crewmates.
Nice.
And let's see what happens with that crewmate. All right, that crewmate doesn't know what to do. They catch Jackie, but they now lost their balance and they fall into the water with Jackie.
Nice. Great job.
And for the sake of nobody dying, I'm gonna say that they know how to swim.
Yeah.
So immediately, the crewmate is just swimming back up and trying to get back onto the squabble. Just like, God freaking damn it, this kid.
Madeline is gonna splash at the. Madeline's gonna splash at them as they try to get out too. Yeah. Their dignity is also even more hurt when this tiny kid uses his feet to splash this crewmate on the way out.
Is absolutely going to be doing their own thing. Because they're a brat. I think I am going to have them use tidal waves.
Oh.
Because Jackie is a horrible, horrible penguin.
And we love her.
Alright. Let me pull up tidal wave. Just so we have a good idea of what's going on with that. Alright. So, how Jackie casts the spell as well is it's the same thing. It starts out the same as water beam.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is that it takes a lot more water out of them. And
Uh-huh.
also, their cheeks, they look like a chipmunk, but like cartoonily disproportionate.
Aww.
Their cheeks get up to the size of like those plastic human-sized hamster balls
Yes.
that you can actually like go on the water in.
Yeah, yeah.
They get up to that size each.
Oh my. Yeah, Madeline.
Yeah, no, their cheeks expand huge.
Yeah, Madeline is very excited to see what happens.
And after that, it's just a tidal wave of water that can be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall.
Oh boy.
And every creature there must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, Madeline will definitely need to make that dex save.
The crewmates all fail.
Madeline, say.
Mad Lad makes it.
Yeah, it's just a
Mad
big
Lad
like
makes it.
wave. It's just a big wave pool to him.
All of the crewmates are having a time.
Yes.
They are all just splashed with water. Every single last one of them. Uh, there's water on the deck and everything now.
Yes.
And they're all just looking around at each other and at Jackie, and they're just sighing. God damn it. God damn it, this child.
Yeah. Bad Lab pops out, like, so he's like, yeah, great job! And he goes to give Jackie a high five.
And they're gonna try and flop back up on the deck now.
Nice.
Alright, an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like yeet themselves up on the deck. Much like a very penguin-esque thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Bad Lad's gonna shout out, "Hey, can you drop me a ladder?"
Not sure if they have ladders per se to get on. They do yeet down a rope though. It's been
Rope is
tied.
Yes, a rope is fine. Something to climb up the ship. That's all he asked for. And he climbs up the rope. And when he gets up onto the deck of the ship, he sort of shakes his head like a dog. And the gunpowder in his hair comes out, and you can now see his true hair color again, which is a bright yellow blonde.
I think it's once again Jackie doesn't really comment. It's none of their business. If he wants to talk it, he's free to. But yeah.
Eh, yeah, he just doesn't like his hair blonde. He just likes gray. There's not much to talk about, but he's just again, he's like, that was fun.
Yee. I like terrorizing the crewmates.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. And it's a lot more fun when you get to do it with friends.
Mad Lad nods at that. Yeah, that's a lot of fun when you're able to do it with friends.
It is nearing up on the hour. Did you want to continue a little bit longer, or?
I mean, say, maybe they just keep playing for a little bit, and they keep playing a little bit and stuff, and maybe later they try again to teach, but I can't think of really anything else right now.
That's fair. For a little bit of an ending bit,
Mm-hmm.
then let's both roll intelligence again, see if they can. Okay, immediately that is a 5 for Jackie. I don't think they're doing very well on teaching.
Neither is Mad Lad.
Oh boy, it's a straight up 5 for both of them. Alright.
I think,
No.
yeah. Maybe they get down some like basic, like hi, bye sort of things, but nothing too much from that.
Yeah. Nah, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that.
But hey, some more.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. But Mad Lad, like,
Imagine it.
oh, sorry, you go.
Go ahead.
No. I say you cut out a little bit for me, so I say you go.
I was at this point. I was just babbling a little bit.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I say Mad Lad probably says before. It probably is like later in the, maybe later in the day. He's just like, I'll try to say again. I can't really say I'm gonna be busy for a little bit, so I won't be able to go to the club. And he gives a little wink. And he's like, yeah, he can't go to bike club right now, but I say I'll definitely try to swing by later, maybe next week.
Sounds fun. Yeah.
And maybe next, say if you're still around, maybe say maybe we can head to Toontown for a little bit, and you can come to my apartment. We could play there a little bit.
Maybe. I don't know what Mom has planned, but if we stay in town longer, then heck yeah, I would. I would like to.
Mm-hmm. Mad Lad nods. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. And who knows, my mom can meet your mom.
All right, now we have to get to the angsty stuff. You immediately
Ah, shit.
you immediately see you immediately feel a flinch from Mad Lad.
Uh, Jackie is just tilting their head. They don't understand.
Mad Lad like slowly like grabs his arm and say it's just like he's very he's looking a little bit like almost sickly. It's just like my mom is dead.
Oh.
It's the reason why I don't have a ship of my own anymore. I'm not even on a ship now. It's just the dragon was taken down a while ago. I've been stuck on land ever since.
Who do you live with if not?
I found myself a new fan. Oh, sorry, you cut out a little bit.
Oh, I hadn't said anything. I'm sorry.
Okay, all I heard was who you live with, and I didn't know if you cut out or you were gonna say more.
No. Jackie paused,
Okay,
and they didn't know what else to sign after that.
that's fair. Mad Lad looks at them and he's like, I found a new family on land. I have a new dad now, and they say he's really nice. I got a little family, but it say they're not seafarers like you and I. It's nice. I love them, but it's also nice to be back here on a boat, you know?
They nod. Okay. I mean, on one hand, I get that. The other, I'm kind of just glad that you're not alone, like I was.
Mm. I'm guessing you had a similar experience?
Oh, um, I mean, I'm kind of glad that ship, well, I guess both of them are gone.
Mad Lad gives a little nod. You don't have to tell me everything. I'm still processing it too, myself.
And the people who were on them weren't good either.
Well, I'm glad you were able to find your mom and you're in a better place now.
I hope at some point you get to go back to the ocean.
Mm. Mad Lad nods.
I would offer you a place here, but my mom's not here.
Mad Lad just smiles and gives a little chuckle. That's really nice. But it's weird. I've been getting accustomed to land a little bit. And there's some really beautiful places here in Inkwell. But I do miss sailing at times. Maybe if your mom would allow it, maybe for maybe a voyage or two, I can join your crew for a little bit.
That that would be up to my mom, and I can't ask her right now. She's not here.
Yeah, of course.
I can ask her tonight.
Mm. Madeline nods. Like, yeah, of course. You. No, 1 second.
Hello.
1 second. Let's see. Uh, Sorry, I had a call for a second. Say I had a call. I was just texting. Okay, yeah. Mad Lad gives a nod, and he's like, "Yeah, totally understandable. You had to clear with your mom, but if she ever needs some help with with anything, I can definitely lend a hand every once in a while. I'd like to maybe be on a boat more often if I could."
Yeah.
He
I
then,
don't really know many good places to visit other than Halloween Town and my friend Ollie in the forest.
well,
Uh,
now you got a friend in Toontown now.
yeah.
Mad Lad smiles. Yeah, yeah, and you can say say just give say I say give me a call, or I can give you the address to my apartment if you want to send letters. But if you ever need an extra sailor on deck, I am here for you. And he gives a giant smile.
Jackie gives an enthusiastic wiggle.
Yeah, Mad Lad is happy.
Call it there.
Yeah, and yeah, say Mad Lad definitely gives Jackie, like, writes down his apartment address for her, and yeah, I think that's a good place to end it.
Hee-hoo.
Yoo-hoo!
That is very cute and very soft and a
Indeed.
little sad, and I hold Mad Lad very gentle.
I hold Jackie very gentle too. These traumatized children.
Oh god, come on. Come on, computer, you can do it. Alright. Thank you, everybody, so much for listening,
Yes, thank you very
and
much.
we'll see you all in the next one.
Yep, see ya. Bye.
Bye!